Welcome back to Painting with Riffsley. I'm here today with the legendary Barrie Bopper.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Barrie.
Hello, Scribblers. G'day, Riffs. Nice to see you back with the brushes.
It's great to be back here after the COVID lockdown.
There's been a bit of a pause. I noticed that too. Funny about that.
It's been a long time.
It
We
has.
haven't been able to get together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, finally, we can.
I'm here painting Freshwater Beach, which used to be called
Which is
Hardboard.
Hardboard.
But everybody
But
used to
not
call
Freshwater.
it. Everyone used to call it Hardboard.
Yes,
like
I did.
a bit of wood, so they changed the name. I thought it was a bit classier to be Freshwater.
Oh, I see.
And
But
I thought it'd be better for real estate.
Indubitably. Rocks.
Yeah,
So
painting the rocks in.
There's some.
A little bit of a close up there and doing some rocks.
Yeah, nice work. But I don't know if you remember. I know that I'm saying the southern end of Freshie. The southern end, it looks like to me. And the southern end, at about maybe nine or 10 years of age, I used to climb those rocks. And
Those rocks right
I say
here
rocks.
are the northern end.
boulders. Oh, you're on the northern
And
end.
down the other end, that's the southern end, that's Manly end.
So I
Yeah,
thought-
you could just see here.
Yeah.
I noticed that the horizon had dropped right down
That's the headland.
on the left.
Yeah.
And so I had to repaint it and lift it up an inch
Oh,
or
is that
two.
right?
Yeah.
Why, you weren't happy with that? Or
Well, it was just sagging down. I must have, when I painted it in,
You
put
took-
it on a bit of an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to
Alright.
repaint that little headland and
Because
bring the water up.
I know that beach so well. Anyway. Well,
It was just such a beautiful day. when I
yeah.
took the photo
Well,
there.
it looks like not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Except a wisp here
There
and there.
was a couple of clouds there. I painted that sky
Mhm.
about 4 times.
To get it to how you wanted it?
So like, yeah. So I got
Okay,
it how
I can
wanted it.
relate, yeah.
Yeah.
Adjust and readjust. And
And look, if I saw it again now, I'd probably want to paint it again.
yes, it does. Funny about the weather, it doesn't sit still, does it?
And I think my brother came over to pick it up,
Yeah.
and I didn't think, I wanted to fiddle with it for another year.
Oh, yeah. Come
And
back.
he's like, yeah, I'm taking it, and he just.
Oh, he's
took
taking
so-
it straight off the cuff.
Yeah, and
He was happy with it.
Yeah, he was. He goes, that's good.
Well, that is good.
And just took it.
I mean,
so
yeah, no, but
Yeah.
that's a good
I
sign.
would have just kept fiddling. I changed the water and the beach
Oh, you kept,
half a dozen times.
yeah,
just trying to get it
redo
right.
and redo.
Just redoing it. Those
Yeah.
waves, and we should see in this video
What?
a lot of different waves. a lot
Well,
of different.
I can see it starting to sort of lift.
Yeah.
A bit of swell there. Not a big day, but
It's
a
all
bit of
pretty
swell.
well put in there now. The headlands, the beach, the water, the rocks.
Yeah.
That I'll add buildings.
And I
to the
noticed you
headland.
haven't even touched the sand yet. Again.
Oh, I touched that sand plenty.
Oh.
You just keep watching.
Yes, and you're still up. Still got to go home with sand on your feet. Don't leave it in the car, or your old man's going to give you a swipe.
Got the trick finger t-shirt on. What's that say? Building,
what
painting
is
the buildings. So I'm putting the buildings on the headland.
On the headland, I know.
On the southern headland.
Gee, I remember those buildings and probably. Anyway, yeah, a long time ago. But I like the way you work that headland. You're just right in the microcosm, so to speak.
There is a little beach shack down near the water with
I
stairs that go up to the shack.
remember it,
which
mate.
I paint in, which is
Yeah.
down near the water line
Yeah.
on the right there.
Uh-huh.
Haven't got to it yet.
Yeah. But I think I remember that shack.
Still there.
I'm not surprised. I mean, that was one of the first. I mean, maybe 80 years, maybe more now, but that was one of the first beach shacks for the beachcombers.
God, you imagine it'd
guy-
be worth a fortune.
Oh, I
You
used to.
could knock that down and put a beautiful.
Well, I don't like knocking the original stuff down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, what a location.
Are you working the
So
sand?
now, yeah, I'm lightening the sand up.
Yeah, you brought that way up.
Yeah, that's
Because I remember
much lighter
that sand. I mean, there were no real sand dunes, not like Longreach
No, well, pretty flat
or
and very blonde.
Curl. They were
Very-
big sand dunes.
A very light, nice, not white,
It was
very
pretty,
blonde.
but a fairly flat beach and a short beach. It wasn't, you know,
I'm trying to get that colour.
what?
The
Which
colour of the sand and then the wet sand.
Oh
So
yeah,
it looks quite reddy brown there.
yeah.
So when the sand got wet, it really changed the colour and went quite dark.
Yeah. Okay. Tide's coming in. Tide's going.
Putting all those buildings in.
Yeah.
So it looks very small there because it's such a big painting.
Okay. Yeah. And so how big is this painting? What's the size roughly? Roughly.
Do I say that?
Well, you've already said that. I missed
No,
that.
I might write it there somewhere. I don't know.
Okay, but
it's about 2 metres wide by a metre high.
Yeah.
Or a metre and a half.
Now I
A
see.
metre and a half by a metre.
But I see the way, you know, it's like because of the sand and the change in the colour, because of the water and the tide. It's I'm getting more of the freshy beach.
There's 2 big drain pipes.
Oh yeah, the drain
Down there on the southern end.
Yeah.
The northern end, right there where I'm kind of painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I omitted.
Interesting, because you say the northern end, and I'm up here on the southern end, the northern end.
Yeah.
But
Well, where I am now, that's the northern end, and that's
Yeah.
Manly. I've actually painted Manly in here.
Yes, gotcha. Now I understand.
Up,
But
up on the horizon.
I see.
Yeah, so this is, what's the next beach around from Harbord?
oh well, you've got the rocks. That's actually, and then there's Curl, but you've got the.
Queen's Cliff, Coco, is it?
Oh no!
Well, there we go. Now
No,
there's
Queenscliff is the other side of
There's a bit of
the
a
southern
close up
end.
there in the headland.
Oh, wow.
The buildings.
Wow, that's changed big time. Oh, I see.
So that sand needs work.
No, but
Looks
again, the tide. It's moving, so the sand becomes lighter or
Well.
darker. Yeah. I got to say, you're quick with a brush. You know, I wouldn't want to have a duel with brushes. You'd win.
You wouldn't want this video in real time. We'll be here for a month.
Well, that's all right. I've got time. I've got nothing on tomorrow.
I like to get the painting blocked in very quickly.
But I love the way that, you know, the sky, you've almost, well, it's changed again now and it keeps changing, of course, but there's almost this aqua sky coming in from the left, going to the right, and then, you know, matching the water, similar colour.
That's probably just a trick of the light.
Oh, is
The
it?
lighting,
Oh, I
actually.
see. Are you working on the swell now?
Yeah, working on the,
Yeah, but just,
what do you call that? Whitewash.
yeah, the whitewash, but just, you know, because that beach, again, the tide would swing in, swing out, but at low tide, oh, okay, now you're adding the foam.
That whitewash, the little bits of foam coming behind it, it's quite tricky
Yeah.
to get it to look
I believe the
like
surface call it
water.
stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah.
I can remember that. Mate, you got caught in the washing machine. Yeah, mate. At least I won't have to wash my boardies when I get home. Yeah.
And
Oh,
that bit down the
I
front.
like the
there.
way you work. Yeah, that just where the you know, the slightest little roll of foam up before it breaks on the incoming outgoing tide. Yeah.
I had painted a fair few oceans before this one.
You have,
But
haven't you?
every one you paint,
It's different.
it's a learning curve. You got to put a little bit of shadow in there. But really, you need to paint them in kind of blue
Yeah.
and leave the white to very last.
Bit-
Make sure you
the
only
highlights.
put a small amount of white in there.
Yeah.
I probably went in with too much white.
Yeah.
I should have painted them grey, greyish blue,
Yeah.
and then built the white up a little bit so that it gives it more form.
Okay. Yeah.
But we see things like that, the clouds and the water, and we just see white. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not. You know?
Yeah.
You look at the clouds, they're actually little smudges of grey with only
Yeah.
a little bit of white.
Yeah. Mother Nature, she's a bastard. I don't know why.
I like her.
No, I love her. Don't get me wrong, but yes, when you're working with Mummy Nature, it's changing.
It's all about
at a glance. It's
the
changing.
illusion of realism.
Yeah, but unlike the model or the portrait or the still life, painting from Mother Nature, plein air. Have I got that right? Plein air.
Yeah. Painting outside.
It's changing.
Yeah. Well,
and
I'm in the studio here, so I'm
no,
not painting plain.
Of course, but yeah, all right.
I don't know what you mean. If you're out there, you got to get it down really quickly because the sky will change.
Yes, and hence, dare I say, old Vincent van Gogh. That fella was trying to, get it out within, and again it would change, and then he's.
Yeah, I don't know. Vincent,
I never met the guy, but I believe he was some. He could throw a bit of paint around.
So he's lost his hat.
Oh, what? Did the wind come up?
You won't be happy about that. Go put your hat on.
Oh, the wind's come up. It was a strong southerly that day, I imagine.
Put your hat on. Come back.
Put your hat on, and
there he is. He's got his hat back.
Hat back. They were a great band.
Time to work on the trees.
Oh, okay. You're working on the foliage.
Yeah, a little bit over to the side there, but
yeah, but still, again, we're looking at the northern end here. Is that right?
yes.
Yeah.
That's the northern end.
Yeah.
So I put some weed in there, some of those purple flowers.
Oh yeah.
See the,
yeah.
Well, I don't know what that weed is, but everyone says that's a weed.
Yeah.
But they look very pretty. Those purple flowers.
Yeah.
I might have thrown a few
probably
yellow ones in.
Probably noxious, so don't pick it and definitely don't eat it. I love a noxious weed, only on the weekends between 2 and 3.
There's a bit of a flare there, a bit of a glare.
A bit of a flare? Oh yeah, I see.
So I painted this quite some time ago.
This
Last summer.
So that's not recent.
So this year
I was thinking this is recent.
No, so this must be maybe 8 months ago or something like that.
8 months?
Long time.
My goodness, what a life you've lived.
Well, we've gone right through COVID.
Yeah,
lockdown.
that's what,
two lockdowns.
2 years, roughly, isn't it? 2 years of COVID? Well, anyway.
Yeah, well.
2.5 maybe. Anyway, we don't want to go into that. Meanwhile, back at the beach. Yeah, the waves, I like the way you work those waves, mate.
At this stage, there's no people. And I was reluctant to put people in.
Yeah, but people are the last thing you want.
Yeah, but I thought...
Most of the time.
And my brother, he's going, I want some surfers in there. I want to go on the wave.
Oh, he wanted some board riders.
Yeah, and I didn't put a guy surfing. I just thought it might have been a bit cliched.
Oh, okay. But I would have thought then you've got to add umbrellas and kids kicking the frisbee, throwing the frisbee around.
Yeah.
And do we really want all that?
Well, we'll see.
Okay, yeah, time will tell you, reckon.
I might just put some in.
Okay, yeah, but
I didn't get that guy on the surf. I think I was worried about ruining the wave. If I stuff the guy up.
But it's a landscape.
If
It's
I
not
stuff
a people's
the
scape.
surfer up.
Oh, I see.
and then I ruined the wave, so I'll have to paint over it. And,
yeah, you got to go back.
I've got that nice curving tube or whatever.
Well. Anyway, I love the way you work the ocean.
I've got some sets coming in there.
Yeah, you have got the sets coming in. I can see them coming out the back, Even being I've surfed that beach for many years with my board. You see a set.
It always, to me, I think...
What?
It always dumping.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Harbour is always dumping. Especially when it was big, it used to really wipe you out.
Oh yeah, especially when it comes in. Yeah, I've got some...
I was a little nipper.
Were you? You were a little nipper?
I was a little nipper at Harbour Beach.
Yeah. What year are you talking about, roughly?
Well, I would have been 8, 9, 10, something like that. Oh, I don't know how many years. I might have only done it for one season.
The actual nippers, yeah.
But I think it was in primary school, so I was probably like 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to tell you what year that
No,
was.
all right. Well, I'm just guessing it.
Yeah.
But I just know that beat so well.
But it was back when fashion wasn't so good.
I can relate.
But you know, I hated
$8.
I hated going crack of dawn down to the beach, and it went all year. So, or it started early and went late, so it would start to get really cold.
Yeah.
And we had to go in the water. You had to swim.
Regardless.
I hate cold water.
Yes.
I noticed all the chubby kids did mine. It was like their chubbiness was a bit
coated.
of a wetsuit.
They have a coating.
They're like a seal.
A natural coating.
I hated that. I loved playing the games where you had to go grab the stick. They'd put 4 sticks in, there'd be 5 people.
Yeah.
And you had to run down and grab the baton.
That's right, yeah.
Whoever missed out,
That's
then
right.
they'd get rid of the stick.
Very well.
And I liked the little hat.
Yeah. I just didn't like, I wasn't.
Like Strop, Strop.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Hagen, I like their little hat. Yeah, it was yellow and red like the flag.
That's right. Well, that was a warning. This is when you see that.
I'm back onto the beach.
Oh, you're working the sand?
Back onto the sand.
Sand dunes, which there weren't much of on Old Freshie, which was kind of nice. It was very family friendly.
That's looking good there. I've got the clouds in. I don't know what we've missed while we're chatting. I was looking at you and not the painting. I'm changing the water again. Look at this more surf.
I love the way it keeps changing though, It's almost...
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get all that foam in, so I'm
putting
all that foam in.
Well, I think you're a master of that.
And at this stage where I've put all the foam in, and about here, and then I looked at it and I went, oh, looks a bit like leopard skin. I think I've overdone it. So I'll get rid of it, do it again.
You got too close to it, see?
Yeah.
What, you probably held a magnifying glass up, did you? And say,
it's big and I'm standing right in front of it and I look at it every day, all day. So.
Yes.
Because I'm in lockdown, so I'm just at home with
but then you start to doubt yourself.
Certainly.
And this starts to look like something else, and then you want to adjust that, or piss it off altogether.
Yeah, that's what I did. I thought less is more, and I knocked it all a bit back.
Yeah. You're a true artiste, my friend. Your brushwork is just insane. And I got to say, again, acrylic is your preference here. And there's times when, well, anyway, painting, and I've had different artists come on and say, oh, that's oil, huh? And I said, no, that's acrylic. And they look again, they go, really? But these were artist mates, so they knew. But just to deceive one artist and just call him out, no, that's acrylic, mate.
This is acrylic.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And oil, because it stays wet, it's a bit easier to blend and to do things like the swell and to blend it in. But you can fade a sky.
Yeah, but you can get nice wash and the depth of the ocean. I find that more difficult with oil paint because the thing's still bloody wet.
Yeah.
And anyway.
But you can blend it and change it and just wipe it off with a bit of tubes. No, oils you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but the acrylic, at least it dries pretty quick.
Well, this size, you paint at the top of the canvas at the horizon line, you're painting that water down. By the time you get to the bottom, the top is dry.
It's dry. Yes.
You can't blend it. Especially in summer, it is drying in a minute.
Yeah, a minute, right. But you can come back if you're not happy with it.
On a cold
and you're not getting smudging and you're not getting dirty colours,
But then when you paint over it, it's just a fresh layer of paint, so it's not really blending.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, but I'm getting a bit of a technique now. But yeah.
Well, the way you mix colour just blows me away, mate. You just blow me away. Riffs, I don't know how you mix the colours the way you do, but I just, you just find every nuance and every...
I suppose I look at the colour, the green or the sandy colour, and see what it's made up of.
Yeah.
How much, if it's a slightly reddish yellow or well, it wouldn't be greenish yellow.
Okay. but you.
And then I've got to pick the right red.
Okay.
Is it a bit of burn? Is it red oxide?
Oxide or
is
burn umber? Yeah. But that choice, to make those choices, and when you're happy with that colour and you got it where you like it, how did you come about that ability to mix colour?
I did have a job as a printmaker in a printmaking studio. And I'd mix up the colours.
Am I wrong, or did you have something to do with Lloyd Rees? Or maybe I'm thinking of another artist anyway, but...
I did a drawing of Lloyd Rees. He modelled once.
Okay.
For a life drawing class. With his clothes on, of course, because he was old then.
No, I never knew
he was always
that.
old. He was never young. He was always old.
He was born old.
He was old all my life, and he came in and sat down and we drew him. So I
still got that
I think I have some sketches of him at home.
Right.
I remember when he died.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my car. I think I'd come back from getting some lunch.
Well, you heard on the radio.
I was working in the garage, and I was about 19 when he died. No, I don't know how old I was. Yeah. And I was quite young.
And it came over the radio?
Came over the radio, and I walked in, I'm working in the garage. And I went, Lloyd Rees has died!
Yes!
And nobody had a clue who he was.
Who the hell's that guy? Yeah. Who the hell's Lloyd Rees? Well, just go up to Town Hall, and just right of Town Hall on the junction there, you can see his bust and his...
yes, of course. So, this painting looks like it's coming to fruition. I've done the trees, the rocks.
Yeah, I noticed the clouds. Sorry,
you can see the leopard skin's gone. I've knocked all that back.
What you call leopard skin, all I see is Freshie. There you go.
Now there's a person in a kayak.
Oh, you've got... Oh, okay. I didn't...
Funny thing was, we went down there another day to have another look.
What, he was still there?
Take some more photos. No, there were some friends of ours out in the water. We go, oh, look at that. We didn't know at the time, and then later we found out, I was there that day. We were out on our stand-up boards, stand-up paddle boards. Said, we saw you. And I've got photos of them.
We saw you.
Yeah, because we can't tell who they are. They're so far away. So here I am. I'm actually painting people on the beach.
Oh, you are now?
Yeah.
I thought you'd left that out. Oh.
Here's a close-up.
Oh.
There's a few surfers out in the surf.
Yeah.
No one catching a wave. One guy paddling out.
Well, it's not a great swell, is it? It's low tide by the look. Look at that white water. That looks low tide to me, but
and there's the specks on the beach, and shoot back again. But we can't see, but we were zooming in on them.
The way you put those clouds in just above the heads there, the going towards Manly, the clouds there. I love a good cloud myself.
Oh, I've been doing a lot of clouds and trying to get them to look. Actually, I've been trying to get the grey puffy cloud sitting in front of a big white cloud, and then a little white puffy cloud behind a dark grey cloud.
It's like they're not all on the same level. One's how many zillion.
Yeah, you've got to get that perspective so it looks like they're going away, and I've really got that here. They just kind of row a puffy cloud.
Oh yeah, but a different kettle of fish, because I was just thinking about your last perisher, the last painting, and where you've got that image. Sorry, I'm talking about another painting now, folks, but where you've got that one wispy cloud just hanging, almost like smoke.
Yeah.
Just hanging there. So go back, ladies and gentlemen, and check out the painting we're talking about, which was called what? Perisher.
Twigs. Sticks and twigs, or sticks and stones, I think I call it.
Yeah, sticks and stones. Yeah. No, I love that, man. You really nailed that, Wesley.
I am working on another stone painting.
Oh, you mean of Perisher?
Another one.
But I noticed you had
I thought I'd knock this out of the way and come and see our old pal Barrie Bopper.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did.
And that's about it for today. Gonna wind it up.
Okay. Well, thanks, Riz. Thanks for inviting me here today.
It's a pleasure.
It's wonderful to see your work once again, my friend.
Thank you, Barry. I'll see you next week.
My pleasure. Thank you, Riffs.
The Riffs Beer Cooler. Welcome. What a set coming in, and there's the man himself, gentleman Riffs Lee. painting up a little touch on there on your very own. Don't miss out. Here comes Risley's.
Limited edition Risley beer cooler.
All new beer coolers. Just for you, ladies and gentlemen. A short time only. And don't we all just have a short time only? The collector's item for the collector. Absolutely. I've been cool and calm, but I've never been collected. Risley's beer cooler. See it again. Cans or bottles. The true Aussie beer cooler. Beer, soft drinks, and milk. Or even juice? Holy moly! There's something wrong with any Risley's beer cooler. Ladies and gentlemen, you better get out there and get it now. This last time they're selling quick. You better, here comes Christmas. Look out, around the corner. You better fill up your fridge with 20 Aussie dollars.
Only 20 Aussie dollars.
Only $20.
Get it now.
Get it now. The Risley beer cooler. You can't go wrong, ladies and gentlemen.